Hello and welcome to week 3 here in Psych Seminar, and we're just trucking right along. Got through our week. Should never have canceled that class on the first week. It's thrown me off now. We're the third week, second chapter. Here we go. KVCC in Psychology. This week we're going to be looking at chapter 2 in your course book. So let's take a look at the course book and see what we got here. So we have chapter 2, KVCC in Psychology, kind of getting to know the college, sort of an extension of the orientation that you probably attended. Like you to be able to locate resources for students at KV and look at the resources I have for the associates in psychology, and then finally developing our first contacts as an advisor-student relationship. Getting to know KV, read through all this. This is about what KV is, and then I go into some of what psychology is in terms of diversity of thinking, diversity of the different programs, things that you can do in psychology, discovering those things. And here we have a neat website here going into the divisions of the APA to take a look at the American Psychological Association's. It's kind of like subgroups within there that focus on particular areas of study. There's also the Association of Psychological Science. I subscribe to journals to keep up in the areas that I'm interested in both the American Psychological Association and the Association of Psychological Science. The Association of Psychological Science is a relatively new organization for me, and it's an interesting transition in terms of the differences between the APA and APS. Pretty cool experience for me professionally. And we look at your degree, what this is going to look like for you, a little bit about me, and then we go into our assessments this week. First, the discussion is looking at this material, and I know people are already in the discussion right now, but looking at the material and saying, with the diversity of potential that this program has to prepare you for different avenues in life, are you in the right place? Is this the place you want to be? It's okay if you're not. It can help you find the place you want to be, but certainly finding some excitement and some curiosity about what we're going to be learning at KV in this program is going to be a part of what we're discussing this week. We then have an assignment, and the assignment, as it's described here, we have advising. This is the relationship between you and I. And if you look at the task, you're going to be reaching out to me. What I want you to do is use my email to reach out to me. I want to start with you. You send me an email, and then that's going to prompt me to put together a document for you. Now that document, let me get it ready here. That document looks like this. This is in Microsoft Word. I'll zoom in a little bit here. And what we have here, this is my own planning document for how students will progress through their Associates of Science in Psychology. You'll notice that this is not the same as the one that's in the catalog that talks about semester 1, semester 2, semester 3. This is an editable document that will reflect what you really do each semester. And we're going to start, when you send me that email, I'm going to go online, get your current schedule, and I'm going to partially fill this out with recommendations, with what's for next semester, and then send it back to you for you to look at and see what things are looking at. So see if things are okay with you. So you'll have this document as a way for us to communicate with each other. So for each semester, you can see here on the left little check boxes next to the courses that are required. Then we have this section right here where you take one of those, and then you have electives that I'm going to talk about in just a second, one of which has to be a psych class. You have your general education requirements here, a science with a lab, one of these communication classes, all three of these writing classes. Math 111, quantitative reasoning, is the prerequisite for statistics. Soc 101, and then a creative arts elective. And we're going to be filling this in together to see when you're going to graduate. Now this, of course, doesn't, there's other classes. No, this is this is the total program right there. Get all this done. Might not have as much information. What I mean is I might not have much information as to when some of these classes are being offered, but I know when all of these classes are going to be offered. Now you go into the second page, and what I have is the courses that happen in the fall and the modalities, whether it's online, face-to-face, or both. Spring courses, summer courses, social science electives, and the mental health pathway here if you want to get your MHRTC while you're in the psych program. So that is what I'm going to be sending you. I'll partially fill it out, and I'm going to send it to you as a Microsoft Word document, and then that becomes something we can send back and forth, and we can work on it together and determine the path that you're going to be taking through this program. So that is the adventure for this week. I hope your last week went well, and I will be grading things and posting announcements about that for your first assignments, and I will see you online in the discussions, and have a great week. Take care.